If you could only see yourself as a natural healthcare practitioner involved in this type of system for 30 years, natural healthcare has evolved greatly. And what you find is when you're involved in chiropractic, you're looking at a mixture of natural, holistic, alternative healthcare methods. And there are a lot of great doctors in this area. Many of them are more on the allopathic or medical side of care. And when you're involved in natural, holistic, alternative healthcare, you're pretty much out of the pill, potion, powders, injections, salves, and surgery, and you're more involved in the alternative aspect of trying to get a person to replace their food choices with proper nutrition that's recognized by the body as genuine replacement parts. So over the years, things haven't changed, and involved in healthcare since 1968, working in the health club in Nashville, Tennessee, it's the same thing as it was back then. 70% of natural, holistic, alternative healthcare is all about proper food choices, of which the body recognizes proper nutrition as genuine replacement parts in order to reprogram the cells in the body. And over a 7-year period, you can have a new body if you're just practicing good health habits. A wonderful chiropractor, who is probably the most famous chiropractor, was Jack LaLanne, who passed away a couple of months ago. And his favorite saying was, "Nutrition is king and exercise is queen, and together you have a kingdom." So with this in mind, there is a complete whole interest in nutrition as it relates to exercise. So when you put the two together, it's a new system. Nutritional health systems and nutrition health testing is all about putting these things together and putting a new nutrition program together based on old proven stuff. The soil condition is not what it was back in the early 1900s. You're not eating the same apple as your forefathers were. It's been altered, it's been changed, as many other products have been changed. These are called refined foods / products because they're really not foods. Foods are things of which the body recognizes as genuine replacement parts that can turn into replacing the body's malfunctioning process into an optimal function with proper nutrition. The addition of other types of health foods, if you go to a health food store, many times you'll find that there are nutritional isolates, synthetic nutritional isolates that are produced in a laboratory, and they're no more food than anything else. But if you have something that's grown from the ground or grown from the trees, just like the 82-year-old company that is dealt with here inside this clinic, all of those types of nutritions are made from organic, which means pesticide, insecticide, herbicide-free type foods, and they're compacted into capsules and tablets and liquid form in order to be consumed to be able to add to or fill in what's missing in your proper food choices. In the past, there have been patients who've come in here and they've been really excited about going to seminars, one of which stands out as a healthcare practitioner, a professional gentleman, who brought a concept here, a seminar that was hosted by a dentist who did a certain type of testing, and he was told, that patient was told, to go out and find the best method of healthcare to be able to resemble what is put together today in this clinic called Nutritional Health Testing. It's probably the most efficient and most natural and safe type of procedure that could be done in a clinical environment. So we do clinical nutrition here along with proper exercise regimens and weight regulations and try to get people to become more conscientious about their food choices and what types of foods that they buy at the store and that type of thing. And of course, we educate them in that regard. Since that time, since '07, there has been a paradigm change inside this clinic, and it has come forward with certain types of procedures that is based on old proven stuff, and of course evolved the term Nutritional Health Testing. It's all about trying to determine if a person is sensitive or allergic to certain foods, and those are eliminated on an individual basis from those patients in order to improve their health. Many times you'll find that patients have certain types of immune challenges, and nutrition can change those immune challenges and take care of those types of what we call bugs in the system and rejuvenate that person's health by using what one might call immune enhancers. The next thing a lot of people have not realized over the last few years, as our planet becomes more polluted, there are more pesticides, insecticides, and herbicides that are involved in a cancer product in the patient because these poisons accumulate inside the body. So the cancer process can also be eliminated through cleansing the body, or what's known as a purification program. That's done inside the walls of this clinic. There are also certain types of procedures that help people understand more about toxic and heavy metals that accumulate in the system. And this is on an epidemic basis in our society. And a lot of times that people don't realize that they do have this. Many times it involves mercury and aluminum and formaldehyde and different types of things that help to formulate a toxic buildup in the system. If you have a combination of formaldehyde and a heavy metal such as aluminum or mercury, it can play havoc on the body. There are many institutes that study cancer biopsies, and one of the most popular ones involves a study that was made, and the two most common characteristics was a heavy metal and a viral component in these biopsies, which can be taken care of over the years and possibly over a 7-year period if a person decides to clean up what they eat and have proper nutrition choices and reach optimal health by gradually replacing each organ and each vessel in the body in order to put themselves on the right path to a healthy and a more quality functioning body. This clinic deals with what's known as the functionally ill, people who have not reached the point of what's known as medical wreckage. In medical wreckage, you'll find that people have such a habit of taking harmful medications that they really can't fathom the fact that their body can be rejuvenated through safe and natural processes. In the past, what you'll find is a person's body will accumulate these toxins, and when these toxins are accumulated, it gradually poisons the body. The body don't know anything but healing and survival. But what winds up happening is a person can take so many toxins into the body, it plays such havoc on the system that in the long run, that's what produces a downfall of the system, and ultimately a downfall to the point where the result is what's known as cancerous type side effects, adverse reactions, contraindications as a result of over-the-counter products and prescription medications. Today, what you'll find is people are moving more toward taking responsibility for their own health as insurance cost rises and the government is taking over somewhat of the healthcare industry, and it's going to gradually cause a person or result in a person actually deciding, hey, it's time to get away from intentionally suppressed symptoms through medications and get more onto a whole foods approach in order to receive an optimal healthcare state.